Welcome to the Sisters Like Us podcast. I'm Lakin.
And I'm Allie, and we're here to share our perspectives as sisters from two different generations.
So grab a glass of wine
or a bottle
and let's dive in.
Cheers!
Cheers! Welcome to episode lucky number 22. That's your lucky number, isn't it?
It is my lucky number, and what a great topic to do
for your lucky number. Because it's your birthday, is May 22nd, and so we are going to talk about the Zodiac, astrology.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun, it's kind of silly. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, we have a new kind of closer angle. Let us know if you like it. Allie prefers it.
Because obviously we can see ourselves.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's something...
She said more intimate about this close up.
It feels more like you're really sitting on the other side of the room,
chatting with us.
Instead of watching us talk.
That's fair, that's fair. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, I am not doing wine today because we are going out tonight. We are going to a Disney Channel party night. So we're really excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I went out with my friend last night, and it was a piano bar, and they played Breaking Free from High School Musical, and it got me so excited. I was like, if these three people in this piano bar are excited, I can't imagine
what these people tomorrow
actually bought tickets for.
Right, yeah. So, we had to buy tickets to this thing. It's not just
so worth it. It's fine.
So I knew I wasn't going to drink wine all night, so that is why I'm starting with not wine today. Nice. All right, so like we mentioned, Allie's birthday is May 22nd. So you are a Gemini sun. Barely. You are cusped, I think, technically.
Yeah, the technical cusp is May 21st.
Mom told me once that it varies by year. Mom is really into this, which I think is why we're both really into this.
Would be interesting to have had her on here.
Yeah, probably should have included her in this episode.
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom. We love you.
We can put a little picture of her.
She told me, because my due date was September 22nd. And so Lila was potentially going to be cusped, and then she came 3 weeks early and was like, I'm a Virgo. But it varies each year for, each year the cutoff is strict based on that calendar year. Mm-hmm. So I have no idea. My guess is Mom has looked it up for the year 2000, and that you are a true Gemini, because I know she also had to look it up for Parker, because he's also cusped, and he is a true Leo.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're not here to talk about Parker. So you are a Gemini sun. I am an Aries sun, March 25th. So also kind of on the early side, the March Aries. But we thought it would just be fun to chat about it.
What day of the week is your birthday this year?
A Monday.
Oh, I was going to say it'd be cool if it was a Thursday so we could release this on...
Oh, on my birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's on a Monday, which is just not exciting.
Yeah.
But I know, the leap year made me lose Sunday as a day for my birthday, which I'm super bummed about. What day of the week is your birthday?
Wednesday.
So you leaped over Tuesday. Lucky.
Which is amazing, because Tuesday is the worst day of the week. For sure.
That's fair. I agree. I agree with that. Okay, so Allie pulled up, what's this app called?
Okay, so CoStar is kind of an app that basically tells you everything there is to know about your zodiac sign, and then also will give you daily...
Oh, like horoscopes.
Yeah, kind of. So for example, today, CoStar is be honest with your friends. Okay.
It's like a fortune, from a fortune cookie. Okay.
Yeah. And it's power and thinking and creativity and trouble with routine. It's okay. But yeah, and you can have friends on this. You can see what other people's things are. Yeah. And also check compatibility with your friends. It is free. It's completely free. So not an ad, but it could be. So.
No, I don't want to be sponsored by a Zodiac app.
That's good.
Kindle. Still.
Kindle. Let us know. Okay, so we'll start with me.
Yeah, we'll start with you.
Okay, cool. So Gemini, basically, it's the twins, whatever. CoStar has 5 Gemini traits.
Okay.
So we'll just go through them.
And also it's fun because Mom is also a Gemini.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
And your dad is also a Gemini. 3 very different
We've touched on this before, how we're all different Gemini. I mean, Mom and I are similar, but the thing with Geminis is I think that's interesting is that, we're kind of known for being fake.
Okay.
But I think what it is that, you meet someone who's a Taurus. I have a lot of friends that are Tauruses, and they all are very similar.
Right.
Whereas I feel Geminis can vary.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? So first one is charismatic.
I agree with that.
I think that's fair. I think that most Geminis are pretty like outgoing, like charismatic people.
Yeah. Also, I want to say, if you think that this is all a bunch of hullabaloo, like that's fine. To each their own.
Oh, yeah.
And we don't necessarily like think it's fun or are into it from like I'm gonna guide my life from this standpoint.
Yeah. I think it's fun.
Right, there are people like that.
Yeah.
You know, there's like the spectrum of like the people that are very into it, and if you're that person, awesome. Love that for you. If you are the other end of the spectrum, that is where Sam, my husband, lives. He thinks it is all a bunch of, like, for lack of a better word, bullshit. Just doesn't believe any of it. So anyways, okay. I think you are very charismatic.
Thanks. Okay, next one is uses humor as a crutch.
Maybe sometimes.
No, 100%. I'm trying to think of like specific instances where that's happened, but I definitely do that.
I can't think of a specific time, but I do feel like you tend to lean more towards like a joke. If like the situation is uncomfortable or awkward, silence or whatever, you lean more towards a joke to fill that void.
100%.
As opposed to like whatever, any other option. But I don't feel like that's true for mom.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say for mom, but yeah, I definitely do that a lot. Could talk to a brick wall.
Well, yeah.
That's obvious.
And see, that
I probably have.
And that's one of those interesting traits, because I say the same about my husband. Mm-hmm. And we can touch on this later, like the moon and the rising. Mm-hmm. I don't know what his are. So he could have some Gemini somewhere, but that's definitely true for him. Like he could 100% talk to a brick wall.
Yeah.
Oh, she's already laughing and she hasn't even read
it. It's just so true.
Spit it out.
Arguments as flirting. So I love me an enemies to lovers trope. So we're like so into like book.
Yeah, I know I feel like we are gonna need another reading episode, like a catch-up episode from the last time we talked.
100%.
I also feel like the reading episode we did before was very past, like what we were reading, whereas we could do a very like current, what we've read recently kind of episode.
I gotta finish Iron Flame first, but
well, it's gonna take you like 800 years.
Yeah.
Do you need the physical copy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely would say that is true for you, and I definitely also think that's true for mom.
Yeah. Okay. And then the last one is knows a little about everything.
That is definitely true.
Yeah. Or thinks they do, at least.
I feel like every time I see one of those Zodiac like Instagram memes, Gemini is always about like knowing things and like being in the know and the gossip and like that's like a trait I feel like that Instagram hones in on, which we have an Instagram group chat, the two of us plus mom, that is I feel like very regularly filled with Zodiac memes.
Oh yeah, because I follow that like that Instagram that like always constantly posts stuff, so
just fun.
Yeah. So it also lists like famous Geminis, but like, you know, that's not really.
Yeah, I think it's fun to know your like a birthday twin, like a famous person that has your birthday. I saw once a meme that was like, you're in a haunted or a scary movie and your partner is the most famous person with your birthday. Do you make it out alive?
Wait, I'm looking it up.
Yeah, so I don't know. I know what mine is.
Famous birthday, May 22nd. I know the girl from the Snow White from Once Upon a Time is my birthday twin.
Oh, I love her. You're struggling to find one.
Yeah, Jennifer Goodwin.
Jennifer Goodwin. Maybe she's the most famous. What's the other show or movie that she's in that I love besides Once Upon a Time?
He's just not that into you.
He's just not that into you.
I mean, I would say either Jennifer Goodwin or Emma Chamberlain, but like she's like kind of just like current.
Yeah.
Naomi Campbell. I think I would. I think we would make it out.
Okay, so mine is Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's iconic.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
It also lists best careers, but they're like funny.
I love it.
So the first one is likable politician. Like, that goes for mom, I guess.
Yeah, that definitely would be true for mom. I feel like likable politician is
I feel like that one's just like, okay. This one's really funny. Quirky side character.
That's fair. I do feel like Gemini is never like the main character.
No, I feel like they should be the main character.
No. The main characters are the fire signs. That's the main character. Sorry.
Devil's advocate.
Yeah, I feel like that plays into like the arguing piece of it, right?
Yeah. And Virgos are also the same. Like, I think.
Which is what Sam is. Maybe that's why I feel like they have a lot of similarities.
Yeah.
Like you can talk to a brick wall. Yeah, playing the devil's advocate.
Yeah.
I will, to tag along to the relationship episode, one piece of advice I will give people in relationships is when your spouse comes to you with something, or not even spouse, person you're in a relationship with, ask them, do you want me to solve this problem, play devil's advocate, or just let you vent? That has saved us a lot, both ways. Because sometimes I do want his advice or opinion. Sometimes I want him to play devil's advocate. And sometimes I just want to complain and I just want him to like nod and say, yeah, that sucks. And he's the same way, especially with work stuff. I'm like, what do you want from me right now? And so that you can give them what they need. So anyways, random piece of advice.
I love that. Bubblegum rapper joke writer.
That's funny.
Like,
I love it.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
Like, that's amazing.
That's so clever.
I know. Okay, then the last one is Twitter personality, which I feel like is...
Oh, they need to update that, huh?
Yeah.
Bummer. All right, if you're a Gemini, I want you to let us know which one of those 5 resonates with you the most. Which one of those careers would you like to have?
Yeah, seriously. And obviously it just like goes in depth on like everything. Like in love, in friendship, like...
That's fun. Well, there's like a resource.
Your compatibility. Huh. How do they break up? How do they fall in love? Who's their soulmate? So like, you know, you could just...
There's lots to find there. All right, let's go to Aries. I didn't even plan that I was going to wear red. I mean, I planned in full disclosure to wear red because we're going to a Disney Channel thing in High School Musical. But it also very much suits my Aries.
It does. It does. Okay, so first one, no filter.
That's the trait?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's true. Yeah. I think I have had to learn as an adult that you need to have a filter in order to function in society.
Yeah.
But I would like to not have one.
Yeah. No, I think that like that definitely 100%.
Especially if I like have had a drink or two and I like am with people I'm comfortable with. Yes. Uh-oh. What is it?
Gets angry then forgets why they were angry. You're so funny.
Guilty.
That's funny. Oh my gosh.
That makes me think of that episode of Friends. I don't think Phoebe is an Aries at all, but there's that episode of Friends where Phoebe gets mad and can't remember why she was mad at Ross.
Oh my gosh.
I know you don't know from Friends as well.
Yeah. Okay. Thinks everything is a game they can win.
Yes! Oh my gosh.
Super competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guilty. That and you mixed with... do you have any familiarity with the Enneagram?
Yes, I'm a 3.
You're a 3? I'm a 3.
I think I'm a 3.
I think you could also be a 1 in some scenarios.
I took it for my last job, our like bios, it was like at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I am a 3, and so sometimes I wonder if my competitiveness comes from being a 3, but I do think it's also multiplied by being an Aries.
Yeah. If you haven't taken that, you should take it. It's cool. Okay. We'll do anything on a dare.
I don't think that's me. I can see why that's an Aries trait, and I have a hard time saying no if someone's like, you know, I dare you, but I also think I have like a chicken side to me that I would not do just anything.
I would agree with that. And then easily bored.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah.
I have to be doing 800 things. I can't, even today, Sam and I were trying to relax this morning and just like watch an episode of TV, and I'm like playing a game on my phone. Like
oh yeah. I mean, that's also just like
ADHD. Yeah. But, okay, what are my jobs?
Okay, your jobs are also really funny.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
Okay. Stunt double.
I mean, that's the daredevil piece of it, right? But like, also, again, main character energy. I get out of here. I'm not a double. I'm the star.
Yeah, literally. Well, this next one is part-time punk. Like, what? Like, these are so funny.
What does that even mean?
No, literally not a clue.
Okay.
Okay. Pro wrestler.
Ooh.
You know?
It's funny because when we were in Thailand, Sam really wanted to go to a Muay Thai match, and I was not excited. I was like, I mean, okay, but like if you want to go, fine, we'll go. And we went, and I actually had a fantastic time. It was awesome.
So, that's amazing. Petty thief.
Okay, like so someone who steals small things.
Yeah.
Small.
The last one's so funny. It's like the gum wrapper one.
Okay.
Cereal box mascot. Like these
Tony
are
the tiger.
Yeah, like these are so funny.
Oh my gosh, that is so fun.
But yeah, it's just like so fun to scroll through, and it's such a fun app.
Okay, so those are our sun signs. If you have never been introduced, there is also your moon sign and your rising sign that are based on where the moon was at the time you were born. So you have to know the location and the exact time that you were born in order to figure that out. You could just like Google it and find it for free. But I always forget what they are. Like the sun is like what you innately are, the moon is something, and then rising is like what you put out to the world.
Yeah, so so on the CoStar app.
Oh,
really
love it. Great.
Again, not an app. It tells you like literally everything. Like sun, Venus, like rising, moon,
for you.
Pluto, like everything.
No, but I was trying to figure out what is
yeah, I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
So like the sun is your like ego, identity, and,
Okay.
and quote unquote role in life. Your moon rules your emotions, moods, and feelings. And your ascendant or rising is the mask you present to people.
Yeah, so my rising sign is a Virgo, which is that very planned, organized, schedule.
So
Isn't
accurate.
that so accurate?
Yeah.
And then my moon, so my feelings, emotions, is Leo. So also fire, also very...
You have an intense 3.
I do. But I feel like that's me.
Yeah. Mine, like half of my things are Gemini. I'm a sun in Gemini, obviously. Moon in Capricorn. So like the responsible friend, takes a while to warm up to people, represses emotion.
So that's your emotional feelings one? Interesting.
Motivated by duty. Oh, that's where like I relate to it. What I saw before when I was trying to learn more about this was that like they always have to be doing something more than what they were doing before. Like they're really like
one up.
They put
like
a lot of
level.
pressure on themselves and stuff like that, which I feel like I can relate to. And then rising, like
What's your rising? A Gemini.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I'm Gemini, and then I'm Mercury in Gemini, and then Mars in Gemini. Like I have so much Gemini, but I do have some Taurus and Aquarius like mixed in there.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have been cool to have our mom on here because she does love this stuff. Like when we were younger, she had like book.
Yeah, but mom is into, and I don't
Like
know
birthdays.
what it's called. Yeah, there's like something where your birthday gets a card from the deck of cards. So there's 52 different personalities essentially, and it's based on your actual birthday. And then you have
more than 52 because it's
I was gonna say 52 level 1, and then there's a secondary card.
right.
And you have like your primary card, your secondary card, and mom is really into that. I'm a jack of clubs. I forget what that even means, to be honest with you.
I always like to tell this story because this is super cool. So I'm a 10 of clubs.
Apparently most of our family, except for like 1 or 2 of our brothers, are clubs.
Yeah.
Which is chatty communicator. That's one thing I remember.
Yeah. So on my 21st birthday, our mom and I went to Nashville, and we stayed in this hotel, and our room keys were like cards from like a deck, and both of our separate room keys, we each had our own room key, was our cards.
Just by accident?
Yeah.
Oh my.
And it was crazy because we were going on her birthday, and we were going to celebrate my birthday. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know if she like took a picture of it or something, but I remember we were like she was like looking at them, and she's like, oh my god, like
these are our cards.
These are our cards. Like, yeah.
So funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Like a sign that you're in the right place at the right time.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
It's so cool. Like
yeah, the universe is
signs in the universe.
Yeah. Let us know if you're into this, and maybe we'll do a second episode with mom and talk more about the cards thing. I don't know.
She does colors too. We had a book that was like you had a color.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's birthday had a color.
Yeah.
Yeah, mom's really into it.
Yeah.
Like she was looking up
it's a little bit different.
Oh, it is different.
So maybe like we can have her come and like talk about that kind of stuff.
Yeah. She was looking up like Lila's potential cards before she was even born.
Yeah.
And then she came 3 weeks early, and so it almost didn't matter. Like she was looking up all the days around the due date, and then all of a sudden Lila was like, no, I don't want to be that.
Yeah.
Obviously, let us know in the comments what sign you are, what your sun sign is. That's what most people know. And let us know if you're into astrology and Zodiac. I'm sure this was on the shorter side, but
Yeah.
I feel like it's just fun.
Yeah.
It's something we like to talk about because we will, again, send each other memes all the time about our signs.
Yeah.
If you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. And if you are on a podcast platform, please rate and review us. We appreciate it very much. And we'll see you next week.